Hello, this is another one of my videos on the Baha'i 9-year plan from 1964 to 73. This one continuing the section on progress and implementation for the years 1969-1971. As in previous videos, the basic source for material is the book Messages from the Universal House of Justice, 1963-1986. I'll give the link below under the video. And there's also an old article I co-wrote with Moojan Momen on the Baha'i Faith, 1957-1988, which gives some context. In its Resvan message for 1969, the Universal House of Justice announced that the fourth phase of the 9-year plan was now beginning. After 5 years of strenuous labour, the Baha'i world community was bearing the laurels of outstanding victories. In this new phase, the most pressing need continued to be a rapid increase in the number of Baha'is and in the number of localities open to the faith, and of well-grounded local assemblies formed. This would be the hallmark of the new phase of the plan, and would create the essential foundation for the erection of the remaining national spiritual assemblies called for in the plan. The present condition of mankind offered tremendous opportunities for the Baha'is, and their activities would be strongly reinforced by their continuing proclamation campaign, international travel teaching, and inter-assembly cooperation. A sacrificial outpouring in support of the Baha'i funds and the raising up of a mighty host of pioneers was also needed, the House making its second major call for pioneers at this time. The happy consummation of the plan was now faintly discernible on the far horizon. The work was well advanced and was blessed by the never-ceasing confirmations of Baha'u'llah. The entire Baha'i community worldwide was committed to complete victory. Victory would only be gained, however, through a combination of factors. These were hard work, realistic planning, sacrificial deeds, an intensification of the teaching work, and the constant endeavour by every Baha'i to live up to the standards of the faith, this last factor being the most important of all. In a series of successive messages, the House made further appeals for action by the Baha'is. Thus, in November 1969, it called upon the Baha'is worldwide to join the members of the House in prayer during the 90-day feast for the month of Sultan, the Feast of Sovereignty, on the 19th of January, so that we will all become so imbued with zeal, courage, and enthusiasm that nothing would be able to delay the Baha'is' victorious onward march during the remainder of the plan. Again, in its Resvan message for 1970, which took the form of a cable rather than the customary letter, the House noted that the Baha'i world community has amply demonstrated its ability to scale the heights of devotion and sacrifice and win astonishing victories for its world-redeeming, world-healing, and world-uniting faith. The 9-year plan had already been marked by great achievements in pioneering, proclamation, the public recognition of the faith, the upsurge of youth activities, the acquisition of Baha'i properties, the commencement of construction work for the Panama Temple, and developments at the Baha'i World Center. The urgent, immediate, and vital need now was to concentrate attention both on increasing the number of Baha'is and of localities where Baha'is resided and of local spiritual assemblies, and to fill the large number of remaining pioneer goals. Total victory required more pioneers, as well as more funds and more new Baha'is. The hands, councillors, and auxiliary boards, and national and local spiritual assembly members, together with every single follower of the faith, were all therefore summoned to exert the utmost effort during the remaining years of the plan. The achievement of this step in Abdul Baha's divine plan would endow the Baha'i community with the capacity needed for its administrative agencies to undertake the next stage in the implementation of the supreme purpose of Baha'u'llah's revelation, that is, the unification of mankind and the establishment of the long-promised kingdom of God on earth. Again, in August 1970, the House expressed its members' prayers that the ties uniting the national Baha'i communities would be reinforced, that they would evince greater concentration in meeting the challenging tasks which still lay ahead, and that there would be wider participation from all ranks of the Baha'is. 3 months later, in November 1970, it referred to the challenging and crucial closing period of the 9-year plan that the Baha'is were now entering. At its end, what greater gift could they give to Baha'u'llah than the proclamation of victory in his name? In December, it reported that there was insufficient support for the Baha'i International Fund, however, and called for increased contributions. Again, in February 1971, the House appealed for the Baha'is to seize the unique opportunities of the present hour and spare no effort until the remaining goals of the plan were fully accomplished, thereby attracting Baha'u'llah's inestimable blessings to themselves and their communities. In particular, pioneers who were scheduled to move into the territories of the new national spiritual assemblies that were about to be established at Rezwan 1971 should settle in their posts without delay. The Baha'is in the communities that were to establish national assemblies were to brace themselves so as to exert a supreme effort and establish as many local spiritual assemblies as possible in the fast fleeting weeks that remained, and so strengthen the foundations of the new national spiritual assemblies. So thank you for listening, and particular thanks to my patrons for their kind support and encouragement. Without them, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. You're very welcome to support my channel. Do like, comment and share the videos if you'd like to. It really does help. Subscribe if you want to be notified of future videos. Next week we'll continue this section on progress and implementation in the 9-year plan, dealing with the period from 1971 to 1972. Have a good day.